In October, they called from the private school he attended to request a conference with us. I went alone. My husband was at work. Clutching my purse, I sat on the principal's couch and learned that Donnie was noisy, lazy, and disruptive, always fooling around with his friends, and he wouldn't respond in class. In December, the school called again. This time they wanted Matt to come as well. Matt and I had to sit on Mr. Lanham's couch like two bad children and listen to the news. Donnie had improved only slightly, raising a D in history to a C and a C in algebra to a B-. What was worse, he had developed new problems. He had cut classes on at least 3 occasions, smoked in the furnace room, helped Sonny Barnett break into a freshman's locker, and last week, during athletics, he and 3 friends had been seen on the school grounds. When they returned, the coach had smelled beer on their breath.
The following phone conversations are snippets in time in which important talks were held and life-changing decisions were made. These are what changed Donnie Cobble, and subsequently those close to him, forever.
I get the sense that this kid's feeling underestimated, you know? Like you folks expect the worst of him. I'm thinking we ought to give him some more rope.
But see, he's still so suggestible. When his friends suggest some mischief, smoking or drinking or such, why, he just finds it hard not to go along with them.
Mrs. Cobble, I think this kid is hurting, you know? He's a serious, sensitive kid telling me he'd like to take on some grown-up challenges. And you're giving him the message that he can't be trusted? Don't you understand how that hurts?
Oh.
It undermines his self-esteem. Don't you realize that?
Well, I guess you're right.
I'm a little concerned about Donnie, Mrs. Cobble.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Evans, but Donnie's tutor handles these things now.
I always deal directly with the parents. You are the parent. Now, here is the problem. Back when you were helping Donnie with his homework, his grades rose from a D to a C. But now they slipped back, and they're closer to an F.
They are?
I think you should start overseeing his homework again.
But Donnie's tutor says...
It's nice that Donnie has a tutor, but you should still be in charge of his homework. With you, he passed his tests. But with the tutor, well, it seems the tutor is more of a crutch. Yes, a crutch. Donnie, I say, the quiz is coming up on Friday. Hadn't you better be listening instead of talking? That's okay, Miss Evans, he says. I have a tutor now, like a talisman. I really think you ought to take over, Mrs. Cobble.
I see. Well, I think about that. Thank you for calling. I'm sorry if I woke you, but Donnie's history teacher just called. She says he isn't doing well.
Should have dealt with me.
But she wants me to start supervising his homework again. His grades are slipping.
Oh, yes, but you and I both know there's more to it than mere grades, don't we? Oh, I care about the whole child, his happiness, his self-esteem. Your grades will come, just give them time.
Well, where is he now?
We've sent him home. He's packed up all his belongings and he's coming home on foot.
Donnie? 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 Donnie's been expelled from school, and now I don't know where he's gone. I wonder if you've heard of him?
Donnie's with me, Mrs. Cobble.
With you? How did you get there?
He hailed a cab. I paid the driver.
Could I speak to him, please?
Maybe it'd be better if we had a conference.
I don't want a conference. I've been standing at the window picturing him dead or kidnapped or something, and now you tell me you want a conference?
Donnie is very, very upset. Understandably so. Believe me, Mrs. Cobble, this is not what it seems. Have you heard Donnie's side of the story?
Of course not. How could I? He went running up to you instead.
Why don't you come out and talk? The three of us will try and put this thing in perspective.
Hello, 911? Daisy Cobble here. I'm calling to file a missing person report. My son. My son Donnie. He's busy.